Hi guys, so I know you guys are like, Tana, you haven't uploaded in 2 weeks, and I swear, it's not excuses, I have probable cause of why. No. Okay, so I have had some problems with my health and my being. I had a really bad, I guess you could say infection in my mouth, but it wasn't really an infection, it was kind of like a really, really bad cut. Something went wrong with my braces, and it was really bad. I couldn't talk, I couldn't eat. That was one. I got an eye infection, which is why I'm not wearing any eye makeup, and I still can't wear eye makeup for 2 months. It's already been one, but you know, still. I popped a bone out on my foot, which is amazing. What else? I feel like there's something else. There's always something wrong with me lately. Yeah, but those are like kind of the major things that have been happening in my life, and it's kind of crazy because, you know, I mean, you wouldn't expect. I mean, I don't know. I don't know why this year decided to be, you know, like, let's mess with Tanya, you know, let's make this year pretty bad for her. But so far this year hasn't been very nice to me. But yeah, that will all go away. I mean, yeah, it's snowing and it's beautiful outside. Actually, I want to show you guys. Can you see that? Well, it's not. If you can't see it, I'm sorry. But it looks very, very beautiful outside. I don't play in the snow because I get sick, but knock on wood, hopefully I don't get sick. But anyways, this video is basically about brushes that I think should be in your collection. These are my most used brushes. I love these brushes to death. I use them and they are dirty because I did use them yesterday, and today's actually the cleaning day. Today I'm actually gonna clean them, but you know, yeah, they're dirty. Like I said, most of them, actually all of these are not high. I don't know what that was. Most of these are around the drugstore because I don't do high-end things. I mean, I have high-end things, my makeup collection, but whatever, that's besides the point. So we're just gonna start off with things that I use to apply my foundation, and I pretty much use one. And that's basically the Real Techniques buffing brush, not buffing brush, Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. It's just a really, really nice brush. It's like $8.99, and they're usually always on sale, like on Ulta, buy one get one free, and then Walgreens you get $1 off. So this brush is very cheap, not cheap, inexpensive. It's very dense, densely packed. It blends the foundation perfectly. It gives a nice look, natural look to the face, I guess you could say. And it just blends the foundation very seamlessly. It doesn't leave it streaky. It's amazing. It's inexpensive. You can find it mostly anywhere. Rite Aid has it, Walgreens has it, Brain Reed has it, Ulta, a lot of places have it. Yeah, this is a really nice foundation brush, and I definitely recommend it for you guys. Now, if you guys don't like that brush and you guys like more typical foundation brushes, that I recommend the Coastal Scents foundation brush. This is a very, very, again, very dense brush, and I don't like, let's say this one from Soho. I know it's a little dirty, but this one from Soho, for example, it's not very dense, and it leaves my foundation a little streaky. I think it leaves a little streaky, and sometimes if I don't wash it, like one use and I don't wash it, it gets really, really smelly. But this one, it's not like that. It doesn't stink, and it's synthetic hair. They're all synthetic hair, I believe, and you just use it like that. Normal brush, doesn't leave it streaky. It's very nice, really dense, and it's relatively inexpensive. You can get this at Coastal Scents website. And by the way, I'm speaking loud because we have guests over in my house, and I don't want them knowing I make videos. I talk to myself to camera. Oh, so jealous. I'm like, no. I love powders because I do have oily skin, and sometimes I use the powder as my foundation, which lately I've been doing that because I've been looking for a light coverage foundation, but right now I'm not wearing any makeup because I'm just like, there's no need for me to wear makeup, it's okay. But these are two powder brushes that I really, really enjoy, and this one's the e.l.f. so very, very inexpensive e.l.f. powder brush, and I know this brush is very, very raved about here on YouTube, and it's nice. It's dense, but not like super dense. It's nicely dense. It's like a very flat top shape. I used to use this for my foundation, which it works nice, but I rather use the Real Techniques one for foundation and this one for powder, and it's really really nice. Since it's very it's dense, it picks up the powder and you can apply it like that, like in a stippling motion, and it packs a punch. Like it looks really really nice and very natural, and you can build the powder's coverage with this brush. It's really nice, and it's $3. I mean, if you don't like it, then just throw it out. You didn't waste a lot of money. Now one is a little more expensive is the Mary Kay powder brush, and this one's not extremely soft, but it's soft enough for me. It's more, I use it more for loose powders, or like when I just want like a light dusting of powder. I just swirl it into and I just like pat it on, but it's just like a very very small dusting. This is more for like I want coverage out of my powder. This is more kind of like I just want to set my foundation. This is really really nice for that. I believe it's like $12, so it is a little more expensive than the e.l.f. one. And I believe these are synthetic hairs, and yeah, they're really nice. It's really easy to wash, which I like, and I love the handle. It's very very sleek and very cute. And now for like blush and highlighter and bronzer, mostly for blush. Well, for setting your eyes. My bad. Now this one's extremely dirty, but this one I love setting my concealer with that. I just pat on powder here, and I use this for that. I know people use it for highlighting, but I have another one for that. But I love it for setting my powder, my concealer, It's really nice. It's $7. Yeah, but any brush could do that. But I just wanted, because this brush is kind of raved about, so I wanted it. And now for blush, I have 3 brushes, but the one I use the most is definitely this one. It's the e.l.f. blush brush. I use it for blush, for contour if I ever feel like using that, which I never do, and highlighting, because it has a very tapered tip. I use it for highlighting, or sometimes I use it for like setting my eyes. And this one's not extremely dense, but it's nice enough for it to apply product very nicely and evenly. Another one I have is another Mary Kay brush, and it's a cheek brush, and I believe this is like $10, I think. And I like using this one obviously for blush. It's bigger than the e.l.f. brush, as you can see, so therefore it like applies to larger portion of my face, I guess you could say. It's really nice. It's actually quite soft. It's softer than the powder one in my opinion, but it does apply the blush nicely. I don't use it mostly for highlighting because it is quite big, but you could also use it for contouring because it is a little bigger. Now this one is, I didn't like it at first because it's not dense at all. Like, it's very flimsy, and I feel like I have to put a lot of blush on to to make the blush appear in my face. But I feel like if I overdo it with blush or bronzer, I just like blend it and it looks more natural, and this is what it does. I can apply powder with this, blush with this, or bronzer with this, and it just applies it very naturally and very not as heavily as my other brushes. Yeah, this is a very nice brush. I believe it's like $10. It's really cheap and expensive. I don't want to say cheap because cheap makes it sound like not well made, but it's very inexpensive. I'm out of breath. It's like I need to work out. Now eye brushes. I have a ton of eye brushes that I love. And yeah, here's a couple of brushes that I love. These are just like ones that I reach for the most often, but if I had to choose between all of these, I would choose, it's very hard, but one that I always use for eyelid color, but I obviously can't use it anymore because I can't wear eye makeup thanks to my eye infection. But one that I love using is, they're all from Coastal Scents pretty much, and it's just an eyelid brush, and it looks like this, and it's really nice. Not very dense, but it does pack on the eyeshadow on the lid very very nicely, and it's nice and inexpensive. Then I have here this like round top blending brush. This is much less dense than the one I'm going to show next, and it's very nice to like blend out the crease color or the outer V color, or maybe even put it in the lower lash line. And one that's like also a round top blending brush, it's a little more dense, and I use this more to put on the color, and I don't blend out with this one because it's like a little too dense for me. and I just put on the color to pack on the color on the lid or on the outer V on the crease, and then I blend it in with this brush, my bad, or these two brushes. This brush I use to put on, I don't use this brush to put on anything, or maybe just to put on like a transition color. It's not very soft, I have to say that, but it's very nice. It blends up the eyeshadow very, very nicely, which it makes it look seamless, almost professional. And I really, really like this color, and to like apply the transition color to blend out the colors. Now, for example, if I'm using a very, very dark color and I put a little too much on it and I don't want to like add more to the other side, I use this color brush, to like soften up that shade, and it really works beautifully, it works amazingly, and I really, really enjoy this brush. This one's from Icing, by the way. I don't know if they have this anymore, but I'm never throwing this out. And this one's from Mary Kay. Yeah. So yeah, these are pretty much the brushes that I enjoy using. Hold up, oh gosh, it's falling everywhere. I enjoy using these brushes a lot. I love these brushes a ton. I have like a little separate they all fall down. A separate thing, a container for them. But yeah, guys, these are the makeup brushes that I think are worth it, even though they're very inexpensive. But I believe that you should have it in your collection, and I have them in my collection, and they're holy grail brushes. I really, really enjoy them, and thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry for the absence, I just had a lot of problems with my health, obviously. And yeah, guys, I probably will be uploading a haul next, and I think I might actually be stop uploading on Wednesdays because it's a little more difficult for me, but I don't know, I'll see. So yeah, guys, I'll see you guys next time, and peace.